And was that your best 90-minute performance this season tonight?
I think when you look at as a 90-minute game, it was probably more like a Cork City performance. We'd spoken during the week that obviously Bohs are doing exceptionally well and put a lot of energy in their team and they move the ball well, but we felt that we hadn't won at home, we hadn't scored at home even in the league, so we felt tonight we needed to start the game properly, and over the game there was at times we played really well, and certainly there was times when Bohs took over and dominated, and we need to show our discipline or shape in the play. But it was over the game. There was a couple of early chances with Daniel Andrew there. He got in once, particularly one chance he put wide. But after that, I think we defended really, really well. And obviously Conor getting the header, probably felt that Graham's header was disallowed. Should have stood. But Dan got a great free kick. But overall, we were very solid and we were really good. And the crowd were electric, even though there was 3,000 where you normally get more, but on a wet night it was very good. So yeah, happy with that.
You were talking there, John, about starting well, like you haven't started that well in previous matches at home, especially. You off a good start tonight.
Well, I think we did, and I think we at times we were causing problems. We were switching the play, and I think there was times when our play was really good, and then there was times when we gave it away, which wasn't, which obviously we didn't want to do. But to be fair to Bohs, they came down here unbeaten. They hadn't conceded a goal bar a penalty last week, so we knew it was going to be tough, and they're solid. And but overall, I think we were good. We took the opportunities that came our way, and it was always going to be a tight game, and so we're happy with that.
Yeah, I suppose the one blows Darragh O'Connor's injury and his shoulder, is it, John?
Yeah, and it was a bit pity because Darragh has come down to us this year, and he's been a bit special, and he's done really well, and even before he went off, he went on that mazy run when he cut inside, and he was very unlucky not to score. So we just have to assess the shoulder. Obviously he dislocated it, so it just really depends on the ligament damage, and we'll assess that Monday or Tuesday. But I'd be surprised if he wasn't. I wouldn't be surprised if he was out for a few weeks.
You were talking about getting a good start, John, and kind of taking the game to Bohs. Card won the toss and opted to play into the shed. Was that part of it, to just kind of harness the atmosphere there? It
was really, Dennis, because we hadn't scored, and we felt that in the cup last year, the cup semi-final replay, we had done that.
Yeah.
And we just felt that we just needed to get out there and see, could we get at them, could we score, because they hadn't conceded and we hadn't scored.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, that was part of the plan, and I suppose overall it worked, so we're happy with that.
And even in the second half then, when Bohs did have a lot of the play, kind of at 2-0, it was still kind of defending on the front foot. Like Graham did a lot of chasing down. Conor and Gary were getting their foot in a lot of the time, and you were forcing turnovers. Like, they never even got to test Mark. Like, it must be very pleasing from that point of view.
I suppose you get parts of the matches like that, and Bohs are a very good side, and they move the ball well, and the wind picked up as well. It got very, very strong at half time or coming into half time, and it was sometimes it can be difficult that you're trying to play passes and it wasn't getting there. So as you rightly said, Graham led the line really well, and we did keep shape and kept our discipline, and I suppose ultimately we stopped Bohs really from getting a chance, and that was pleasing. So we're happy about that, but that comes from a lot of hard work, and I suppose you look at our team, and I said this, Colm Horgan came back in last week. That's his second game since last July.
Yeah.
He's been out nearly 9 months, and obviously Casey McCarthy, new partnership again, and they've done really well. So,
strike partnership or defensive partnership?
Well, it's strike and defensive, but they were really good tonight, because Denny Corkin's a handful, and he's a clever player. So, so we are happy, because really, going in at half time, someone said in the second half, with that win, and that Bohs won't create a chance, so we're happy about that.
And up to fourth now, like 4 games unbeaten after the first 2 losses. Like, can you say now that they were a blip, like, and there's probably an overreaction to them?
Well, I don't know the blip or overreaction. I think it's just different this year. We have a different team, and I know we have a lot of lads from last year, but I think even young McCarthy at the back, still only 20 years of age. Probably unlucky not to get called into the Irish 21s, but at the same time, he's still learning the game. But he's a tremendous player, and he's to me, he's fantastic player, and I think people are just because he's been with us since he's 18. They just assume he's a senior player. He's still young, he's still young in the game, but he's improving all the time, and I think his spell at right back has helped him as well. So and Dan beside him, again, and we watch these guys every day, and they're phenomenal talent. At that age, it's about concentration and making a mistake and learning from it, and because both of those guys have, they're tremendous footballers, and they can be really great players.
Yeah.
For us and even maybe further, but they just need to be consistent, and we're happy with that.
The defenders are really added tonight, John, including Conor McCormick man the match as protection there. So as a unit, you're very strong. As you said earlier, didn't give up too many chances.
We did, and then we kept the shape well, and we track runners, and boys are very good at that, and they were very good with 1-2s at times, and we did make sure we were disciplined, and we didn't give away soft frees, and we didn't give away many corners because we're really good at those as well. So but Graham led the line well, and Shep on the other side, and even when Tilly came in, I keep saying he's come from a Premier Division club, and this is real football here, and you can play 21 and 23 football all you want, but you're in here. This is proper football. You have to work your socks off, and it's been a culture shock to him. But he's learning quick, and those times people could see he's beautiful on the ball. He's great touch, But he, in a friendly game like that, he needs to, probably learn a bit more, and that's what he's doing. And he's a great lad, and I suppose all I can say, we're happy to take the 3 points and keep a clean sheet.
You must be delighted though to see when you lose someone like Darragh O'Connor, who, as you say, is a special player. Tilly comes in, and to be fair to me, he won the free.
He did.
Getting on the end of Gary's pass, I think it was, and just shifting it enough to draw the foul.
Yeah.
So for a fellow to come in and do that when you've just lost a big player was
absolutely. But then again, Liam, he's highly thought of. He played in the Brighton first team, and I suppose the different thing here is that first time he's been away from home, and he's in the house with a couple of lads, and it's different than and plus the fact that he has incredible talent. His feet, his skill on the ball, his movement is fantastic. We see it every day. It's just for him to bring it into the games and ultimately to go past players, because his natural talent. He's one of the most talented guys that I've seen or worked with. It's just getting in that over here. They're used to playing keep ball 21s and 23s where it's not physical. Whereas here you have to be able to look after yourself, but more importantly, he has to go past players, and he did that. And he got the free, but he could do that a lot more, and that's what we're working with, because he's certainly a special talent.
And John, I know the defender scored again tonight, and I'm sure you're going to say that you don't care who scores once you win the matches, which is fair enough. But the forwards clicking a bit more as well. I know there's only one goal from a forward so far, but see, there's a better understanding in the last few matches.
Yeah, well, I don't want negatives. It doesn't matter. I don't mean this. I don't. It doesn't matter who scores, but I suppose if people are saying, well, some of the forward players aren't scoring. To be fair, these things can happen. But if you're winning matches, and we got 4 last week, we got 2 tonight, and Graham was unlucky with the slow goal because he wasn't offside, and someone else in an offside position. So these things happen, and look at. As I keep saying, it doesn't matter who scores once we win the matches, and
don't be arguing with referees.
Sorry?
Don't be arguing with referees.
Never argue with the referee, yeah.
Thanks, John.